Here, you said 10 minutes. I was like, that's not like flying.
Yo, what's up? So here I am with my boy Carmelo.
Another day, another dollar for another bill.
That's right, another day. So Carmelo, what I'm doing is I'm making this video.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like a 4 to 5 minute, and I get my boy. He's gonna splice it up to make some cool little TikTok and Instagram. But the topic of I want you guys know that I am actually Carmelo's personal private driver because this guy's like. He's a big timer.
No, I'm not. Not even in my house.
He's humble. So let me ask you something, Carmelo. This is something for tourists. So basically, Carmelo, he's been here for 20 years. He's a
23.
local. 23. He's a New Yorican, and his job here is to service tourists. You know. So my question is, what tips can you give to tourists that are thinking about coming here? And something positive, you know, maybe a little family friendly, because there's a lot of tourists that are here for the first time, and what to expect, and what are some do's and not to do, because sometimes tourists act crazy, and you know, something that you've learned, that's something that's edge, that's raw, something good, you know.
You have to adapt to where you're at. When you come here, you can't think you're at home, because you're not. A lot of people, that's a don't. When people come here, they're like, I'm from such and such place. No, this won't happen to me. Puerto Rico's an island, but it has a high criminal rate in certain areas, in certain ways. And people forget that they're not home. When you come here on vacation, you got to do it exactly that. You come here for vacation. You go to the tourist areas, you go to Old San Juan, you go to the beaches, there's pools. There's a lot of activities and things you can do. The don'ts are, don't act like you're at home. You know, don't come here and get drunk and you want to act rowdy, because it happens a lot with tourists. And they get revved up and they don't know where they're at. This is not home. That I always tell people that. They got to understand where they're at. Any clubs that they go to, they got to know before you go to the clubs, find out what the club is about. You know, do some research before you come to Puerto Rico, because there's a lot of great things to do. The beaches are beautiful. Some beaches are better than others. I would say call you, because you do all the tours and you know where to go. They have to get a tour guide, which is good, because this person's going to take you El Yunque, you know, different places. And it's better to do it by tourists, like a tour guide, than paying for those buses. You find out the prices before you pay. So it's just little things, man. Just little things.
Right. Okay, cool, man. Appreciate that. Man, this mess up my thing. So, my question is, this is for advice for guys that's looking to find a Puerto Rican girlfriend.
Listen,
this will be the last question.
Yeah, you're here on vacation. I'll keep it 100 with you.
All right.
You come here to have a good time, man. It's all luck, man. Talk to women, you might find the right one. If not, there's other ways to find them. I mean, I'm honest with that. There's escorts, there's different things, man. Just come here and have fun, man. I wouldn't advise anybody to come here just to look for a woman, because this is not it's not a movie. It's for real.
All right. Now, what would you say for like the nightlife? What would you say for people that are coming for the first time? How would they spend their nightlife in San Juan?
Placita. I would do Placita one day, because that closes at 2 in the morning. Then you got the after hour spots that are good. You can go to District. That stays open till 6 in the morning. That's one day. You can do Old San Juan, Senor Frogs. You know, there's different things. You can go to Brava, you can go to Club Brava, you go to 58. You know, you want to go to these places if you really want to have a good time. If you want to get the feel of local areas, how they get down and how they party.
Hey, where we going? Take a right?
We're going to your spot.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay, so.
If you want to go local, you got to meet locals. You got to meet a local that, that could bring you into the hood if you want to get that vibe and feel it and see what really Puerto Rico's about. local person that I guess you can trust. You know, you got to know your gut feeling on that. But people here are pretty decent with that. Tourists coming to the local areas, go to local bars. It's cheaper. The food is cheaper in local areas because most people go to the tourist areas to eat. But you get a plate of food for $7 and it's just a big plate like this, and you go to the tourist area and you pay $30 for a little plate. So, you know, they got to get to know people, and you'll get to know them because here everybody's knocking out, but they hustle. They see tourists, they want to help you. They all want to work for tips. You know, get $1 from it. You look out for them, they definitely gonna look out for you, man. So that's what I can say as far as nightlife. You know?
So here's another question. You know, so Carmelo's been here for 23 years, right? You said, right? So, those of you guys don't know, Carmelo was here running the clubs back in the day when Bad Bunny was here. Tell us a Bad Bunny story that you remember.
That I remember?
Yeah, before he was big or when he was just coming up. Something that's unique.
Well, I know he went to the club I work at, and he was like in a dress. He had a wig on, and he just walked in, just normal. It was during COVID. I remember. He had a mask on. He just walked in like a regular person. And when the people started noticing who it was, he got on stage and he was dancing on a girl. That was like the funniest thing I seen, because he was like in one of those monk suits, like those long monk suits, you know.
Yeah.
But he was cool. He's mad cool, real humble. You know, now he got that concert going on, so, and it helps our club because that's like his home base. Everybody that comes here go to the club for the after party. So you see a lot of Draymond Green, LeBron, all of them. They were all here. And
so do you remember Bad Bunny when he was a grocery bagger?
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
That's before my time. You got to remember, he's from what you would say he lives like in the country. Remember, this is city here, so.
Oh, that's right. So
He's from the country area. He got a different. It's just like in the States. Every state has like what they consider the country part. So
right.
Here in Puerto Rico is the same thing. You're in the city when you're in San Juan, you know, Catalina. This is all city. Bayamón, this is city. When you start going out of this area, the metro area,
right,
what they call, you know, country.
Country, gotcha. That's good stuff, man. All right, stay tuned for Take Two with Pearls of Wisdom with Carmelo,
Yes.
the homie.